So if you just want to start by saying your full name.
My name is Marsha Millican, and I'm a CPA. And I first met Matthew Linn in the early days of the Krewe of Highland. I think it was the second or the third parade. As you know, Matthew was the founder of the Krewe of Highland. And I asked him what I could do to help, and he said, well, you're a CPA, so you can be the treasurer. Well, 20 years later, I'm still the treasurer of the Krewe of Highland. The Krewe of Highland is what it is today because of Matthew Linn's imagination. We had over 100 entries in the parade, and the Krewe of Highland is very successful. It's financially stable, and the Highland Parade is our gift to the city of Shreveport. Now, I've also known Matthew through his service as a County Parish Commissioner. We live in a historic home. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, and we're on the Shreveport-Bossier Tourism website as a haunted attraction. So I woke up one morning, and I walked out on my porch, and there is a telephone box outside my house, and we've learned to live with that. But I walked outside one morning, and there was this awful piece of monstrosity out there next to the telephone box. It was a piece of equipment, it just sat on a pole. I'm like, no, we can't have tourists coming and seeing that. We're supposed to put our best foot forward for people that come to visit the city. So I tried to call the telephone company. And I got, sent to here, to there, to there, to there. Nobody knew anything, nobody could do anything about it. So I said, well, I'm gonna call Matthew. So I called Matthew and I said, can you do something about this monstrosity in my front yard? So he came over and he looked at it and he said, this has got to go. So he got the Public Service Commission involved. It wasn't any time before that monstrosity was gone and it was replaced with something much more palatable, a smaller version of the green box that's already out there that we've been living with. So, I would have not have known to call the Public Service Commission, and all it took was one call to Matthew. And he knows so many people. He knows who to call, he knows how to get things done, and that's what we need in a County Parish Commissioner.